Well, I'm gonna take a stress-free loss. So, what's up? What is up, you guys? What's up, Charger fans, Bull fan? What is up? It is your boy Jordan back for you guys in our video here. So congratulations, Giants fans. You finally beat us for the first time since 26 years. Since you beat us since 1998. Shout out to Jared Williams, Bones, and Amir, who is known as Sports Critic. Congratulations, on your Giants victory over my Chargers, but I feel bad for Malik Neighbors. Prayers out to Malik Neighbors. And yeah, it's the first time we were excited about is Justin Herbert versus Jackson Dart. We know Russell Wilson, but yeah, this was only perfect because yeah, and Giants, you finally beat us. So I'm great you guys beat us out. So and yes, prayers for Detroit, which is very sad. So I'm not gonna talk about politics, but I'm gonna talk about sports. But at least we fought back till the end. So we cover the spread because we decided to take one loss. We're just not going to go 4-0 this time because we decided to go 3-1. But next week we have to beat Washington and then beat the Dolphins to go 5-1, and then go 5-2 with the loss to the Colts. Oh, the Colts could finally beat us since 2016 because we know what their last game was with their last win. I'm sure about that because we're a good football team, but this offensive line for the Chargers was playing like dog crap. Like, it was not cool. Yeah, well, I should say this is all in the books. Well, I mean, yeah, it was just bad for this Chargers team, but we're 3-1. We have to check on Alt and Becton next week before we play the Commanders because I miss the Redskins. But yeah, I do miss the Redskins, but I'm already watching the Bears and Raiders, Ravens and Chiefs, of course, because yeah, I need the Raiders and Chiefs to lose because I'm cheering for the Bears and rooting for Coach Jim's older brother named John Harbaugh. Because yeah, I just really know about that. But for baseball, the Padres are still going to sweep the worst team, Diamondbacks, but the Angels need its last series win against the Asterix because gladly we don't have to worry about the Houston Astros anymore because they really suck. So yeah, in Atlanta, yeah, they beat Washington, which I'm great, but yeah, I mean, yeah. So anybody who was a Giants fan, congratulations on finally beating my Chargers, but it's your first time beating us since 1998. Yeah, but I'll just be nice right now. So, like, okay, hear me out. I'm just gonna be nice one time to Giant fans since they beat us finally. But and yeah, right, the Giant gently as always. But yeah, the Giants finally beat us for the first time since '98 since they beat my Chargers. But we're gonna accept the loss and move on and get ready for the Washington week this week. So this next week. So yeah, hopefully we get to see the Bears win, and then yes, with the Ravens win, of course. Like, all I'm hoping for is having hopes. So yeah, because we know that, because yeah, that's importantly on the line. So yes, indeed. Well, yeah, it's no big deal at the end of the day, but people said it. Why not? Why not though? Yeah. So what you say, what you got to ask. But that loss was going to be a bad one because we were going to lose the Giants for the first time since '98. Well, we're moving on, and we have to focus on Washington's week because we know about this multiple days on our timeline. But yeah, let's see what this would be on the line. So yeah. And I get that already because, it was a brutal loss to the Giants for the first time since '98 because we have a worse quarterback, Ryan Leaf. Well, yep. I'm just cheering on for the Ravens, Bears today, and the Colts because I just want the Rams, Chiefs, and the Raiders to lose. So that's all I have. So yeah, I have to do with the Owen deal. Not a mental side, but people have said it. And yeah, so that's what I have to know. Like at the end of the day, like the win or loss matters because, nothing perfectly because this is all in the lane, what we have said. So with this been said, I'm just hopefully that should happen right now because even the loss matters because yeah, the Colts might tie it up 3-3 against the Rams. That's good. But let's see what the Bears could do against the Raiders along with the Ravens. But yeah. Well, that Bears team isn't that perfect, but yeah. And I get that already. So yeah. Well, and shout out to Bad Dog too. Congratulations on your win against my Chargers. But yeah, you finally beat us. But hey, Giants, if you play the Broncos, please beat them. Or if you play the Raiders, please beat them instead. Yeah. You should have won against the Chiefs. Because I'm telling you. Well, yeah, because, we finally beat the Chiefs. And then we beat the Raiders, beat the Broncos, and took one loss to the Giants. But yeah, we'll have to beat Washington and beat Miami. And yeah, I get it. So we have to focus on Washington this week, next week. As right now, yes. Yeah, I'm cheering for Baltimore and Chicago today. Oh yes, Baltimore is gonna get 1st and 10 again for the Ravens because yeah, the Bears got to do something against the Raiders because I'm knowing this for real. So yeah, the Chargers Giants results are now 8-6 with the Chargers series lead against New York Giants because yeah. And yeah, we need the Mets to lose with the Reds postseason clinch because yeah. And yeah, let's see what Derrick Henry can do against Kansas City because we know that last year's game was brutal because of the referees, I should say, yeah. Yeah, Derrick Henry has to do better because he lost to Detroit, but now he has to get the win over Kansas City, which I should be expected. Yep. Yeah, Derrick Henry's getting another first down for the Ravens, but yep, for Baltimore. Or excuse me, it's Justice Hill instead. But yeah, Justice Hill's gonna be in for first down, but here comes Derrick Henry again. But yeah. Well, I'm already doing it on my own because Amir, Jared, and two of the other Giant fans won't be in. But congratulations. But hope you have a good day right now. But yeah, you finally beat my Chargers since 1998. But yeah, we have to focus on Washington and Miami the next 2 weeks because Khalil Mack, Denzel Perryman might come back, but we'll have to think about the Joel injury with Mekhi Becton. But yeah, this Chargers offensive line is definitely trash. But you know what? We need to get this better with the offensive line until Alt and Becton come back. But Slater, he'll be back next year. But of course, we have to say, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm heading out. It is your boy, George Trask. Peace out, Baltimore, and as always, go Chargers. But let's see what we could do in the next 2 weeks. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good Sunday, but bye.